I'm Vercoil, and this is part 2 of Call of Cthulhu. So I'm going to just go through this information I've got before I go anywhere, catch the boat to Darkwater to start the case. So, Stephen Webster, age 36, occupation businessman. A wealthy businessman, well respected in the Boston area. Stephen Webster came to see me in order that I investigate the death of his only daughter, Sarah Hawkins. The man accepts neither refusals nor inconvenient truths. He's ready to do anything to prove that his daughter was not mad. Good call. Deceased, Charles Hawkins, age 41, occupation shipowner. Nice haircut. Charles Hawkins was a local celebrity on Darkwater, the heir of a shipowner family. He used to travel a lot. He met Sarah Hawkins during a trip to Paris, in Paris. They fell in love, got married, and Hawkins took her to the remote island of Darkwater. They had a child named Simon and lived a very secretive life. Oh boy. Sarah Hawkins, deceased, age 33, occupation painter. Sarah Hawkins, a painter known for her tortured artistic universe. She was worshipped for the strangeness of her works and the rarity of her public appearances. I seem to remember that she once said, "I paint what my dreams whisper to me." Her marriage to Charles Hawkins years ago surprised high society columnists. A wealthy Boston heiress, known for her party-going, chooses to follow her new husband and live as a recluse on the island of Darkwater. She disappeared from the front page of newspapers and nobody heard any more about her. Even her death in a fire remained a secret. Only her father, Stephen Webster, continues seeking the truth. Simon Hawkins, deceased, age 11, occupation schoolboy. Only son of Only son of Sarah and Charles Hawkins, he died in the fire that claimed his whole family. Okay. Places. Pierce Investigative Agency. Bit of backstory. I'll read it anyway. My private detective agency contracted to the Wentworth Detective Agency. After the Great War, I decided to set up in Boston, where there is no lack of work for guys like me. One small-time case follows the other. Adultery, settled scores, disappearances that are not actually disappearances. The old office couch is less comfortable than a real bed, and I should probably get rid of these empty bottles. But this place is mine, for the moment. The island of Darkwater. It would seem that the world has forgotten the very existence of this isolated rock off the coast of Boston. It is a small, inhospitable island whose coastline is made up of steep cliffs and sharp reefs, and with only one outlet to the sea. It is mainly inhabited by the descendants of whalers who set up a supply post there in the 1800s. It was hit severely by the collapse of this activity. I think that the only venture on the island that is still profitable is its medical institute. That doesn't feel good. Occult. Art of Sarah Hawkins. Intuitive and visionary artist for some, overpriced imposters for others. Sarah Hawkins leaves nobody indifferent. This mysterious and reserved painter offers strange images with violent colours and wild strokes to the world. If her paintings are testimony to her vision of the world, then the world of Sarah Hawkins is a portal open to other dimensions. Extract from the notebook of Edward Pierce. Yay! Okay, clues. The shipping label and such. The painting. This painting depicts a monstrous silhouette threatening a woman and child. I didn't actually see the child at first. Flames can be made out in the background. Stephen Webster, the father of Sarah Hawkins, thinks it is linked to the death of his daughter. Very likely. Oh, I have a lighter. The Lost Battalion. My old lighter that I engraved in the memory of the 77th Infantry Division and the men of the Lost Battalion who fell. Poor bastard. Okay, knowledge. Basic knowledge on closed cases. The atlas and the medical learnings. Can't open it though, so... Alright. We're off. That's all of the information we needed. I know some people don't like getting bogged down by the player talking, but you know what? There's a lot of information that we kind of need to know to start piecing things together. Chapter 2, Darkwater Port. Pierce took the Hawkins case. The cursed artist is accused of having caused the fire that killed her and her family. As the only clue, she left her father a disturbing painting. On the shipping label, an address. A warehouse set on the docks of the island of Darkwater. The place seems to be the starting point for Pierce's investigation. Whale bones, eerie lanterns, and run-down docks. Good start. Good start. Alright. That's a lot of fog. Not really a good portent, is it? Focus Home Interactive presents a game by Cyanide Studio.
We're almost there.
Thanks, Jimmy. Oh, lovely. The Call of Cthulhu. Vinegar Fly. The Scylla. Alright, that's why you'd name your boat the Scylla. Not doing yourself any favors. Anyway.
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload.
Promising.
Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the
Falcon.
Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office.
Cool.
If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
So something in the bar. I see a man in a raincoat down there who seems to be involved in something. There's an argument going on at... Okay, that was nice. Seems to be some sort of argument going on there. A lot of foghorns. Let's see what the fisherman's up to. Hello, Mr. Fisherman. How are you today? How's the catch? Can I talk to you? Hello? Nope. He's ignoring me. What a nice fellow. Okay. Dark, dreary, uncomfortable. Very Cthulhu. Very Lovecraft.
Let the police do their work.
Oh?
Hey, Sullivan.
That thing is
Go
mangled.
any faster?
Now all this thing. Force him too much will break everything.
You can't do that.
But it's only a fish.
A fish? You've got no idea. Don't badmouth what you don't know, or you'll pay for it for sure.
Oh, lovely.
Okay, that's enough. Step back and let us do our job.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh?
Oh yeah? He's gonna get us into trouble. You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters! You're crazy!
They're cops. They can't understand.
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Killer whales have few predators. And there are no sharks in these waters. What creature could possibly have done this?
Don't put put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
You
They're
shysters.
cops. They can't understand.
The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
Ask about
I'm
Warehouse
looking for
36.
this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself. Edward Pierce, private detective.
In any case, it's not very important. I can't answer that.
You can't? Or you don't want to?
Oh, no. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't understand. You're not sailors.
I was
It's a sign.
distracted and amused by the guy with the
Something real
power
bad.
pose. Look at him. Oh,
Don't put that
he's rocking that.
beast
Something
back in
shocking.
the water, you
All right, you.
shysters.
Oi,
You're
hello.
crazy.
They're cops.
Nope.
They can't understand.
He doesn't want to talk.
Damn stupid idiots.
Get it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
Lucky it's not modern day. He'd probably be slapped in cuffs for talking to an officer like that.
Stupid or what? Even your captain told you not to stick your noses around here again.
Uh-oh.
This isn't your home.
There's nothing
bunch
for
of
you
sad
here either.
rats. We go where
Beatex.
we want. Hey, you'll get us into trouble.
You're already in trouble.
What's going on here?
Can we sort this out? You can see he's half drunk.
There's nothing to sort out. Your chum wanted to stir us up.
But you can stay to watch if you want. You can pick up the pieces.
Come on, Yester. You'll see what a true sailor's got in his belly.
Well,
Hear that? You bilge rats don't scare me.
What
is
did he
he?
call us just now?
I
Uh-oh.
said
Nothing
you
for
were a
you here
bilge
either.
rat.
Beatex.
Doesn't look like I can.
Pox limpet. You
Uh-oh.
think we don't know what you're doing?
Wait, what?
Hidden in the fog?
I'll shut up your big mouth once and for all.
Optimistic.
Looks like there might be some gang activity in the fog. That's lovely. Who knows what that's going to foretell.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
Wait, it's Prohibition. Where'd you get all the whiskey? Edward? I know you're drinking for various reasons, but... what's up with that lantern? Well, the very first of many sickly glowing lanterns, I suppose. Alright, hello bar. How are you? Lovely. I'll remember you, Jug Ears. Oh,
Hey, be careful.
well. Definitely ain't afraid of throwing his weight around.
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In
Bit of
my
revenge.
bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Good policy. Test eloquence. Test strength. Let's test eloquence. What's the worst that could happen, right?
Yet you served this man, and you can't say he's been on his best behavior.
He's a regular. It was you who provoked him by turning up with your mainland manner.
You mistake my manner. I ask nothing more than to become a regular as well, which will be difficult if you refuse to serve me.
I hope you're less talkative when you're drunk.
Try me.
We'll see.
What a surly looking individual.
I didn't
Prohibition.
expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway.
She.
Anything else?
You gave yourself away, my friend. At least you don't look as surly as before. Find out about Darkwater. Let's go with Sarah Hawkins.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
It's true that was strange.
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
He's got a point. It's not speaking ill if it's true.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
That's an interesting statement. Enough about Sarah Hawkins.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
Why the stranded whale?
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of Darkwater, when our whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
Okay, so we found out about Darkwater. I have a feeling that going the drinking route might not be the best idea. I'm looking for Warehouse 36.
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
Fair. That's all.
That'll be all for now.
Okay. Mr. Searles here. Okie dokie. What have we got?
And then he said, "You have no right to treat us like this."
And the doctor, what did he say?
He laughed.
My God.
You said,
It said there people from the workers from the asylum. The doctor was laughing at someone? That doesn't sound promising.
Colder. She won't stop asking.
What?
"Not that again. She will get us in trouble."
That's not promising.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
The Scylla returns to port to save Darkwater from famine. We'd given up hope the crew of the Scylla, or what remains of it, returned to Darkwater port late on Tuesday afternoon. The locals immediately rushed to the docks to welcome the last whaling ship on the island. People were amazed at the sight of the unbelievable catch the brave vessel had on board. Of a size that went beyond that of the formidable toothed whales, the cetacean... whatever. The whale that has already been called the miraculous catch covered the whole deck, and parts of it were hanging over the sides of the ship. That's a big ship. The surviving sailors told a frightening account of their perilous catch, but also of its meat, unmatched in its quality and plentiful nutritious benefits. There is no doubt that the immense size of the whale will allow numerous inhabitants of Darkwater to feed themselves, bringing an end to the famine from which the island was suffering. Warehouse for rent. Mr. Marks is putting his warehouse up for rent from June for fishing, workshop, or storage activities. You can contact him via your favourite newspaper or visit him on the docks. Special evening event at the Stranded Whale. To celebrate the return of our brave whalers, all the staff of the Stranded Whale invite you to an exceptional and free tasting event. Come with your family or with friends to taste the miraculous catch. Each person will leave with a bottle of oil, so don't hesitate. Warehouse, eh? Occult element, the miraculous catch. Sounds like a deal may have been cut. You look like a wholesome individual. Hello.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader.
He isn't talking about a Necronomicon, is he?
Ah, that's it. Maybe we should let him take it. No, The risks are too high. It's a book, after all. Pure knowledge.
He does have a physical resemblance to those who've read the more destructive books. Talk to him again? No? Carved symbols, unwholesome appearance.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader.
Oh boy. That's going to come back and bite me. Hello, lads.
Do you like our song?
It's great.
We're true sirens.
Absolutely.
We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
The end of whaling.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The miraculous catch.
One of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
What is
I've
this
never
song?
heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
I saw the newspaper clipping. You don't believe it, do you?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof. Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
Thanks for your time.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
That has some disturbing implications. I've been Vercoil, and this has been part 2 of the Call of Cthulhu. This has been part 2 of the Call of Cthulhu. Leave a like if you liked the video, leave a dislike if you didn't. Leave a comment, maybe subscribe. I'm going to keep playing, so there's going to be more. Thanks for watching. Bye.